And WJZ is following breaking news right now. Gervonta Davis has been arrested and charged following this altercation caught on cell phone camera over the weekend in Miami.
Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
Gervonta, you was charged.
You got nothing to say, guys. Come with me. I'm your boss.
A well-known boxer accused of domestic violence has bonded out of jail. Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond.
Gervonta Tank Davis shocked the boxing world with his unexpected retirement, but what truly stunned fans was the reason behind it. He was arrested by the police just days before his announcement. This bombshell revelation left everyone questioning what went wrong for a fighter who seemed unstoppable in the ring. How did one of the sport's brightest stars go from being at the top of his game to walking away so abruptly?
Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Once a dominant force in boxing, Davis's career was filled with triumphs, challenges, and now a shocking conclusion that no one saw coming. At just 30 years old, many believed he was still in his prime, with so much more left to achieve. His decision to retire not only disappointed fans, but also left behind a legacy full of questions. What led to this downfall? And is this truly the end of the Gervonta Davis story?
Why are you retiring?
Trash.
What changed? What made you?
Trash. Garbage.
Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, Davis's childhood was filled with hardship and struggle. He grew up in a tough neighborhood where staying out of trouble was a daily battle. Yet, despite the odds, Davis found his way to Upton Boxing Center at a young age, under the guidance of legendary coach Calvin Ford. Ford's mentorship became a lifeline for Davis, providing discipline and focus in an environment that could have easily pulled him in a different direction.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Boxing became his salvation. Determined to pursue greatness, Davis made sacrifices early on. He dropped out of high school to dedicate himself fully to the sport, but later earned his GED, a testament to his desire for personal growth beyond the ring. His journey was not just about boxing. It was about proving he could rise above his circumstances. Davis's professional career began on February 22, 2013, with an emphatic first-round knockout victory. It was clear from the start that Tank was no ordinary prospect. His power, speed, and ring IQ were far beyond his years. By the time he captured his first world title in 2017 at just 22, he had already cemented his reputation as one of the most exciting fighters in boxing.
Do it again. Give me the hand. I'll catch the chain. Catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it with the hand, bro. I don't touch the shoulder.
You want to do it? Want to do it? Tank fight? You fighting that?
Davis was soon under the wing of Floyd Mayweather Jr., who recognized his potential early on. Their relationship became a key factor in Tank's career. Mayweather not only provided mentorship in the ring, but also guided Davis on the business side of boxing. The flashy lifestyle and massive paydays came quickly, but so did the pressures of fame. Mayweather gifted Davis a $60,000 Jeep and consistently gave him advice on how to navigate the spotlight. Davis often referred to Mayweather as a father figure and credited him for teaching him how to protect his finances and build a lasting legacy.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was going to give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating. So he called me and was like, I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready. So I was out eating. So I was like, okay, I'm ready now. So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. the charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
While Mayweather gave him business guidance, it was coach Calvin Ford who laid the foundation for Davis's success. Ford, known for his calm demeanor and strategic mind, had been in Davis's corner since childhood. He was more than a coach. He was a mentor, a motivator, and a steadying influence during Davis's most turbulent moments. Ford's ability to remain composed under pressure gave Davis the confidence to face some of the toughest challenges in his career. Their bond went beyond boxing. Ford believed in Tank when no one else did, and helped him harness his aggression, turning it into a weapon that would terrorize opponents in the ring. Every punch Davis threw had Ford's years of coaching and wisdom behind it. Davis's career hit a new level in 2024, with fight after fight solidifying his status as one of the sport's top attractions. His combination of power, speed, and charisma made him a fan favorite. Known for his aggressive fighting style, Tank built a reputation as a knockout artist. Nearly all of his victories ended with his opponents on the canvas, unable to withstand his devastating punches. The arenas were always packed when Davis fought. Fans loved his unpredictable nature inside and outside the ring. His walkouts were electric, his highlight reels went viral, and he became one of the most talked about fighters of his generation. His rivalries with big names kept the sport buzzing, and it seemed like nothing could stop him from becoming a true boxing legend. But just when everything seemed to be going his way, Davis's life took a sharp turn. He was arrested by the police, and shortly after, he shocked the world by announcing his retirement. The details surrounding the arrest remain unclear, but it's evident that the incident played a significant role in his decision to walk away from the sport. Was it the mounting pressure, personal struggles, or did the arrest reveal deeper issues that had been brewing for years?
When he fought Isaac Cruz, he was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like,
Right
even
there.
in the fight, I knew that I had him. You know,
I mean, everybody knew.
no, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like
You
hard.
felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
Fans are left wondering if this is truly the end or if Davis is simply taking a break before launching a comeback. Gervonta Tank Davis's career has been marked by a whirlwind of praise and scrutiny. While his electrifying performances and knockout power earned him a massive following, critics have not been shy in questioning aspects of his career. One of the most persistent criticisms surrounds the quality of Davis's opponents. Some boxing analysts argue that his promotional team carefully curated his path to stardom, ensuring he avoided the most dangerous fighters in his division. They claim he was protected from true tests that could have revealed weaknesses in his game. While Davis did face several notable opponents, the question remains, did he truly face the best at their peak? For his most ardent supporters, Davis is a generational talent with unparalleled power and explosiveness. However, the boxing community is often divided when it comes to evaluating his technical skills. Casual fans often place him among the all-time greats.
Like, day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night.
Dazzled by his knockout reel and aggressive style. On the other hand, boxing purists take a more measured approach. They acknowledge his technical depth, particularly his ability to close the distance and set traps for his opponents, but remain critical of his defensive lapses and occasional lack of discipline in the ring. If there's one thing Gervonta Davis knows how to do, aside from knocking out his opponents, it's stirring up rivalries. Throughout his career, Davis has never shied away from trash talk, using it as both a psychological weapon and a way to keep his name in the headlines.
Or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
One of his most publicized feuds was with rising star Frank Martin. Davis openly criticized Martin's defensive style and questioned his power, calling him out in interviews and on social media. "He's not ready for me," Davis once said, dismissing Martin as a second-tier fighter who lacked the experience to handle his relentless pressure. His rivalry with Vasyl Lomachenko was another hot topic, although a fight between the two never materialized. Davis repeatedly taunted Lomachenko, claiming that the Ukrainian star couldn't handle his power. The tension between the camps only fueled speculation about what could have been one of the most exciting matchups in recent boxing history.
I'm very excited, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that.
Davis also set his sights on Shakur Stevenson, a fellow undefeated fighter known for his precision and defensive brilliance. The two traded verbal jabs on multiple occasions, with Davis declaring that Stevenson was all talk and promising to expose him if they ever met in the ring. Fans eagerly anticipated a showdown between the two, but Davis's sudden retirement left the dream clash in limbo.
I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
Davis's public persona is as complex as his boxing career. Outspoken, brash, and unapologetically confident, Davis often finds himself in the spotlight for reasons beyond his fights. His interactions with the media and fans have been labeled controversial, with critics accusing him of arrogance and a lack of professionalism. Yet, for many, this same bold personality is what makes him such a compelling figure in the sport. He frequently engaged with fans on social media, sometimes clapping back at critics and other times sharing glimpses of his personal life. His willingness to speak his mind made him a polarizing figure, loved by some, criticized by others. Still, those closest to him paint a different picture. Behind the bravado, Davis maintains strong relationships with his mentors and peers. His respect for Coach Calvin Ford and admiration for Floyd Mayweather Jr. are well documented, and despite occasional public disputes, he credits them for much of his success. In interviews, Davis has shown moments of vulnerability and reflection, admitting that his journey wasn't always easy. The pressures of fame, personal struggles, and life in the public eye weighed heavily on him at times. But through it all, Davis remained focused on his craft until his unexpected retirement. Gervonta Davis's career is a tale of meteoric highs, dramatic twists, and lingering questions. Few fighters have captured the imagination of fans the way Tank did, but his story feels far from complete. His sudden retirement has left a trail of what-ifs and speculation.
Why you retiring?
Trash.
What changed? What made you?
This shit is trash, garbage. I don't care about belts and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that.
That's why I don't want boxing.
When you start losing your love for boxing, what happened?
I want to do therapy, right? It will lose the fire that I have inside me.
Is this truly the end of the road for one of boxing's most exciting stars, or will Davis return for one last run? For now, his departure leaves fans with a bittersweet mix of admiration and curiosity. One thing is certain, whether in or out of the ring, Gervonta "Tank" Davis will remain a name that sparks debate and intrigue for years to come. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content, and check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.